The Holy Family Catholic Church in Gaza City is currently under siege by Israeli forces. Hundreds have taken cover inside. 54 of them are disabled people who moved there after Israeli forces reportedly shelled the convent they live in. A mother and her daughter sheltering inside have been killed by sniper fire, and others have been wounded while going to the bathroom. It's a completely disastrous, dreadful, horrific situation. Now, responding to this news on LBC was Jerusalem's Deputy Mayor, Fleur Hassan Naum.
Why is it necessary, is reported, to start shooting, having snipers outside a church?
I saw the reports this morning. The church, there are no churches in Gaza, so I'm not quite sure where the report is talking about.
There's a Catholic church in there, isn't there? That is.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are no Christians because they were driven out by.
Well, respectfully, there are Christians because I spoke to an MP yesterday who has family members in the church who are Christians.
Well, I don't know what happened. I don't know who was attacked. I didn't see the report.
I didn't see the report. Just said, I didn't see the report. You're on the radio answering questions for your government. I mean, she's the deputy mayor. She's not a member of the government, but for your country, right? That's why you're speaking to the host at LBC. He's not just interested in how the bins get collected in Jerusalem, right? You are there to talk about the conflict in Gaza, to talk about the war on Gaza. And all you have to say is there aren't any churches in Gaza. Lie. There aren't any Christians in Gaza. Lie. Right? We've literally had the Pope intervene here. And this woman seems to think she knows better. I don't think you would have found her believable, but just in case you were questioning whether there was some truth to what she was saying, well, she wasn't. There are at least 3 Christian churches in Gaza. This is the St. Porphyrius Greek Orthodox Church in Gaza City. It's thought to be the 3rd oldest Christian church in the world. But in October, Israel admitted bombing it. I suppose that's maybe why she thinks it's not there anymore. The airstrike on the church left large parts of it severely damaged. 16 people sheltering inside were reported killed, with 20 others injured. Another church is the St. Philip the Evangelist Church. That's also been used as a shelter. It was damaged by an explosion nearby. There's a running thread here, isn't there? The deputy mayor is also wrong about there being no Christians in Gaza. You'll have seen Layla Moran, the Lib Dem MP, talking about her family in Gaza. They are Palestinian Christians. And the daughter of one of Moran's cousins inside the church sent her this update.
Look, Layla, I will put you in the picture of what's happening. I was able to talk to mom just right now. One of the numbers in her room was okay, and I was able to talk to her. She said we are locked in, we cannot go out, and she has nothing to eat for tonight, even only can of corn. And she told me no bread, nothing. I didn't ask about the water, I forgot. But she said we take care if we want to go to the bathroom because all snipers around, and they still at the gate of the church, the tanks. But I am worried about the food. This is the only thing. That's why I said I will send you a message to show them how, if people didn't die from their muscles, they will die from hunger.
It's completely heartbreaking. A relative of a British MP has been sent that, and the government which is doing that to them is being funded by the British government. Right? So our government is supporting another government who is locking people inside churches, and they're too scared to go to the toilet in case they get sniped to death because a mother and a daughter already have been. It just beggars belief. You'll have noticed in that clip the deputy mayor also sort of tried to bring this round to her own advantage. Oh yes, there might be churches, but there aren't Christians, and the reason there aren't Christians is because they've all been driven out by Hamas. Right? So her lie, which is to excuse Israel's act, they can't have bombed a church because there are no churches. And also, by the way, Hamas are really terrible. That is the sort of media training that we see from most Israeli politicians over the past weeks, and I'm sure they will continue to do it. Now, that claim there she made is also doesn't seem to be true. 1,000 Christians are believed to be living in Gaza.